Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2. In this episode, the first thing we're going to do is complete Lady Clarissa's next chapter. To do that, we have to go to Beastling Village. Or Beasting Village, excuse me. And, yeah, we'll get some events there and everything. I thought I was supposed to go to the Sinking Ruins, but instead... Seriously? Instead, at the Sinking Ruins, we got the rusty bow, which I'm going to go ahead and go to here and get that, go to the blacksmith or whatever. And we'll get the legendary, well, not the legendary bow, but, well, I guess, are they legendary? I think they might be legendary, yeah. So yeah, the legendary bow. Lionheart's axe. Oh, we got the axe too. But we got the bow in the last episode, the rusty bow from the Sinking Ruins. Yep, there we go, got the hunter's bow, nice. Alright. So the only rusty weapon we need left now is the... I know I have the sword. Oh, I need the dancer's blade. That's the last one. So we need the rusty dagger, I guess. Which I'll have to figure out how to get later. Alright, let's go to the village. Sucks that my controller needed charging, but right at the beginning of the episode. But here we are.
Bringing food. Giving half. Giving half.
Now wait a minute. This seems awfully little.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Correctly?
One, two, 3, 4. Yes, half, exactly.
Sorry about that. Our mistake.
Here, take more. You lot can really eat, can't you?
Us taking? Taking more? Thanking. Very nice. Very kind.
Beastlings, and so many. Clearly that dome was no idle fairy tale.
Well now, we have a most unusual visitor.
My. Might that be Kohase?
It's been eons, Clarissa. When did we last see one another? At the survey of the pit?
Goodness, how that takes me back. We were just students back then. And it was your knowledge of economics that kept the research going, if I recall. What have you been doing all this time?
I always meant to use my education to earn myself a lordship, you see. So I came to this island, settled it, and built myself a village.
My word. Age did not dull your ambition, I see. But something must have happened. You've made nice with your neighbors. The Kohase I remember would have made their elimination her first order of business.
The passage of time can change most anything, yes. How have you been?
My research into the seventh source continues apace. Lately, however, I've taken an interest in the beastlings. As such, I've come to study the nearby ruins.
Is that so? Fascinating.
What do you say? Join me for old time's sake? I believe I could learn a lot from your approach.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to revisit the past. These are the ruins you seek.
Oh, nothing like a set of ruins to get a scholar's blood flowing.
By the by, what connection do you believe the beastlings have to the seventh source?
Well, you see, a mage in search of the seventh source once performed a rite. And according to the account I've found, that rite resulted in humans being transformed into beastlings.
Oh, and what exactly did this mage do to these people?
That, my friend, is what I've come here to find out. The records also indicate a point at which all conflict on the island ceased. And I believe that moment is when the rite took place. What would you suspect was the cause of the initial conflict?
Greed. Someone coveting the belongings of another.
Let's suppose you're right. Then an end to conflict would suggest nothing less than the disappearance of greed from human nature. Put another way, suppose this mage gathered all that avarice, thus forming the seventh source.
Greed is quite a powerful force. Could work. But could you not approach it from the other side? Might the mage not have removed all greed in the hopes of drawing out a heretofore hidden power?
How do you mean?
When we first arrived here, the beastlings shared their land with us. My covetous nature led me to try and drive them from it altogether. When I think back on my conduct, well, I see now that something dark had wormed its way into my heart. Yet, the beastlings never took up arms against us. Rather, they tried to protect us, if you can believe it. And so I confronted the error of my ways, and pledged to live in harmony with them. It was at that moment that I felt a warm power well up from within me. A power I've always supposed was the seventh source.
I just knew I'd find your take on the matter fascinating. Thank you for showing me the way. This has been a most fruitful investigation. Say, do you recall the only quarrel we've ever had? I was solving a puzzle, the answer to which was worth a decent sum of money in a competition. And you spilled your tea upon every last page of my work.
Ah, yes, I remember it well.
After I had words with you, I realized something. I didn't care a whit about the money. I simply enjoyed doing the work. That realization freed my mind, and the answer to the puzzle became crystal clear to me. What I mean to say is, we've been taking on far too much. And that may well be limiting how much we can accomplish.
You might be right about that. So, would it be greedy of me to want to celebrate our reunion with some tea?
Oh, Kohase. No, Of course it's not greedy. It's simply good manners.
I thought you'd say as much. Then let us table our discussion for the time being.
Well-worn pole. Lady Clarissa's probably was on a lot of poles in her life, if you know what I mean. Some chance to reduce target's elemental defense. It's got good elemental attack. It's got a decent elemental attack too. But why on earth would you ever equip like a spear that boosts your magic when you can have a staff that boosts magic? I guess it does boost more. Wow. It's actually got more magic than that weapon. 330. This one has 325. So it actually has more. But it's not worth it though, because then I have to make him like a class that can use a spear, and which will lower his magic. See, watch. If I turn him into, like, say, someone of, like a merchant, they have spear, right? His elemental attack will go below the elemental attack that the spear has. So it's completely pointless for spears to have magic. You want them to have physical attack. But whatever. It's there. I guess it could work for like what's his face, Particio. You can make Particio into a caster. I don't know why you do that, but you can do that. Anyway. The fish fitcher. Let me look this one up. This will be the next one we do. I gotta look these side quests up because I'm not sure how to complete them, obviously. The fish fitcher. Or filcher. It was making the fisherman's life but a few steps away. Okay. Let's go to Conning Creek. We have to go this way. Okay, what do we gotta do? There he is right there, but... Appear right next to the pile of fish. We need to knock him out. Okay, so yeah, we're good. There he is right there. We just gotta wait. We'll eventually be able to knock him out. It's not letting me, like, do anything with him. I gotta just go right through him. And there's nothing at night. Huh. I would need Cassidy then, since I don't know. I'm really confused what's going on. It won't let me like do any path actions with the guy. Ugh.
Oh.
So annoying, man. What am I supposed to do? Wife of a head fisherman starts each day by dragging her hungover husband out of bed and pushing him out the door to work. Decades of practice, she can get him up into his shoes in the same motion.
Thank
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It won't let me do a path action with the guy. Like, what the hell? Hold on. It's going to get annoying. Wait, a few steps away. And make it night. Oh, maybe we gotta wait here at night. So we'll wait here. See if the person shows up. Really weird. It's kind of a frustrating one. It's not very clear what I'm supposed to do. It says a few steps away. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, that could mean anywhere. A few steps away. Could be like right here. Could be right here. Could be over here. Could be right here. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, that's my damn person I was guiding. Oops. Okay, when he's close to day, that's what it is. There he is, yep. So you just have to wait a while, and then once he shows up, you ambush him. There we go. Had to find that out on Neo Seeker. Because IGN, vague as they always are, in their damn walkthroughs and shit. When you do a walkthrough, or when you're doing a guide, you have to be as clear as possible, because people get confused, like I was confused. Like, you don't just say a few steps away. You say you have to wait, and it'll eventually show up. Like, it'd been more clear if they were like, so if I was doing the walkthrough, I'd be like, so stand near the fish carts and wait until dawn, or near dawn, and the guy will show up. That's what I read on Neoseeker. On IGN, they're just like, wait a few steps away. Like, okay. A fledgling fisherman, a young man who used to steal fish, he had a hard life with no family to rely on from an early age. He grew up in a harbor town, so he knows this fish very well. After renouncing his darkness, no, I'm kidding. After renouncing his thieving ways, he became the head fisher's apprentice. Alright, we'll start up the next side quest. That took too long, and now I'm probably going to be able to complete a couple more in this episode. Waiting all day and night. I wanted to complete more, but looks like I'm not going to be able to. Good, Destructoid's doing it this time. Instead of freaking IGN. Okay. So, we need to go to Can O'Brien for this next side quest. Canal Brine, whatever. I don't think I was actually supposed to grab him. Oops. Violinist, a woman who plays violin on a street corner every night with tones as mysterious and changeable as the ocean waves. Actually, a famous musician, she finds performing solely in theaters too confining and thrives on the applause of passerby.
Interesting.
Writer who roams the town by night, he claims this is because stories are born while the world sleeps, but it is actually because his unhealthy work habits have inverted his sleep schedule. The health downsides have not escaped him.
Interesting.
Hold on, I'm still looking up this quest. Oh, this ain't even the right person. I'm talking to the wrong person. Yeah, this is the one here. Oops. My bad. A Ken O'Brien born youth who works in the forest but is currently visiting his hometown on personal business. His parents died young. His brother is the only living relative he is in contact with. A Ken O'Brien born youth who works in the mines but is currently visiting his hometown on personal business. His parents died young and his brother, the only living relative he's in contact with. Yeah, so this is the person we need to guide. Now we didn't make it daytime and then we talk to the person. It's really weird. Weird side quest. You could do it day or night too, it doesn't matter. Just guide one of them and then talk to the other one. They're at the other time zone. Or time. If you guide the one during the day, talk to the other one at night. If you guide the one at night, talk to the other one during the day. Oh, we're getting a power and lychee and a magic nut. Nuts are pretty magical, aren't they? If you know what I mean. They feel magical. Okay. Travelers lost and found. Okay, we'll do this one next. Travel is kinda like lost and found in a border town. Asking about a diamond ring. I'm gonna stop singing the song before I get copyrighted. Alright, let's see. Looking up this side quest now. replaces the game as easy as it could be. But if you're reading this guide, bottle of white powder? I already have the bottle of white powder, I thought. I thought I already had that. Huh. Let's go here and get it again, I guess, because I don't have it anymore. Because I remember I was making a stupid joke about this. I wonder who works on the ferry, compelled by a sense of duty to her job. She always carries the lost and found items with her. Food, of course, can only last so long, so she shares it with the rest of the crew before it goes bad. Yeah, bottle of white powder. Steal her white powder, and then snort it on her breast. And then say winning. That's how you do it, right? You find a chick that's just out for the money, and then you pay her to snort drugs off her off her breast, and then what you do is you say you're winning. You gonna snort that white powder, bro? Oh, it's. I probably shouldn't be making this joke then. Critical nut and 4,000 leaves. Alright, the quest is done. Next up we have Lighthouse Restoration. Let me look that one up too, y'all. Nope. See what site it's gonna be this time. Neo Seeker again. Last three have been Neo Seeker. Well, one of them I tried IGN and it was like very vague and shit. Once you have it, head over to New Stealth to Harbor. See, with the lighthouse. Yep, I've already been there. Okay. So we need to get that reflector. I don't know if we got it or not. Let's go see if we have it or not. But the person's right up here. By the way, have we bought everything here? Yep. I don't know if we got the reflector or not. You have to buy it from the person at the lighthouse. Yeah, we got it. Okay, yeah. But I'll show you where to get that at. It's right. We went there in one of the episodes. Where's the damn lighthouse? Where's Lighthouse Island at? I know it's somewhere. I saw it like not long ago. Come on. There it is, right there. That's where you gotta go. And that's where you can get the... Go ahead and talk to the person there. You gotta get it with Agnia or Particio. You gotta buy it with Particio or Agnia. Town lighthouse keeper, the Candlebrine lighthouse keeper, and son of a sailor who died at sea. When he learned about that his father's accident was caused by an out of commission lighthouse, he took up his current profession to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. And just give the person the reflector. Tough Nut L, Lighthouse Keeper's bandana. Okay. And nuts are pretty tough unless you find like a really hot... They're not... Actually, they're not that tough as long as the chick is pretty hot, you know? They're not that hard. But, if she doesn't look that hot, it could be pretty tough. Obviously, I'm messing around. Anyway, I'm in the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll complete more side quests. We're going to start to do some more Brightlands. Later.